Hey guys, it's Charles Österlund here with Liquid Blue Cabarete in Cabarete, Dominican Republic. And today we're going to be talking about the brand new Bandit TEC. So this year F-ONE came out with 3 different versions of the Bandit. You have the Bandit, let's call it the regular, you have the Bandit TEC, and then you have the Bandit Brainchild. So here we got the Bandit TEC, which in my opinion is the go-to kite for 90% of riders that are thinking about getting into the F-ONE lineup. The reason being is that this is a great overall kite. So if you're someone who likes to foil, if you're someone that likes to free ride, if you're someone that likes to jump, loop it, wave ride, you know, whatever it is, this kite does it. I've been riding on the Bandit since the Bandit 1, and now we're on the Bandit 17. And this year, the biggest thing that happened is that they came out with this TEC material that is just a more, I would use the word premium material in the sense that it's lighter and probably a little bit more durable than what they were using originally. And the reason why they made 3 versions is basically 3 different price points. And the Brainchild version is something very unique for, let's say, really high performance situations that you might require something of that level with the special material, super light, and how it's just done. So this right here is sort of the best daily equipment that's gonna work for most people and solve most people's needs, and you don't need to spend that extra money, even though it is the premium version. So what I like about this kite is that super simple systems with the back lines and the front lines with the pulleys. Basically here, just to show you, here you have 2 little differences of knots, and when you basically move this loop up or down, you basically change the responsiveness of the kite. And when you change the responsiveness of the kite, what you're gonna get is, I usually use it from, if I'm gonna be free riding, I'm gonna use it on one setting. If I'm gonna go wave riding and I want a bit more response, I'm gonna use it on another setting. So it's super easy to change this kite to your needs for the session, just with one adaptation, one little change. The other part here is the bridle. So the bridle is super simple. They updated these pulleys where I think these pulleys are gonna really do a good job to not damage the lines. So I really like that super simple pulley system that I think is great. So this looks very solid. In terms of the kite itself, super nice design. We got this new material, like I said, that we still need to test it for more extended periods of time, but it just looks like a good overall material that's gonna keep its shape. And when you fly the kite, you feel that it's super steady, it's super nice, and just stable and responsive. So this is really what you want. Something that's interesting right here is that they upgraded the connection points, way more sturdy. So this is very interesting because this was always a weak point for a lot of the kites and even wings that were using one pump systems. So this upgrade here is just massive. And then, as always, it's a 3-strut kite, inflate system, super easy. The only bummer is, I will say, if you're thinking about getting this kite, you need to buy the adapter because it does not come with the adapter for your pump. So either you have to buy an F-ONE pump and then you'll have the adapter coming with it, or you need to get the adapter separately, which for me is a little bit of a bummer. But other than that, this is the 9 meter, and honestly, for the sessions I've been using it, it's been perfect. Handles a great range of wind, and it has all these features always that, you know how it is. Like, every company is always saying bomb-proof and this and this and that. But the reality is that this is just a good kite overall. The materials, you can tell it's quality. The shape has been refined for over 17 years. So you can have an idea that they've pretty much hit the nail on the head with how it's supposed to perform and feel out in the water. And you pair that up with the brand new bar, which we're gonna be making a video on, and the kite is just complete. And then your bar, you could obviously get it in sort of 3 line lengths. You can get short, medium, and long, depending on what you're doing. The standard is the long, which is 21.8 meters, 24 meters in total. And that's for free ride, day-to-day riding, foiling, all that. But if you're looking for wave riding, then you might go a little bit shorter. And then depending, you might even go again shorter, depending on where you're riding and how you're riding, what you're doing. But in any case, guys, this is the Bandit TEC. For me, it's a great kite. I got this in the 9 meter because this is sort of like the kite that I want to use for jumping in summer, quite foiling on some days. But I also ride the Addict, which I'm gonna be making a video on right now. So if you want to check that out, make sure you check out our channel. If you're thinking to visit Cabarete, make sure to reach out because this is a great place to kite, hang out, wing, just have fun with friends, family. So if you're thinking to make it down, make sure to hit us up on Instagram, WhatsApp, comments, send us an email, whatever it is. We're easy to reach. All the information is always there. And what I'm gonna do for you is that I'm gonna leave you with a view of Cabarete. Beautiful day, we're at sunset. And once I'm done this video, I'm about to head out. So I'm gonna go live the dream, guys. All right, thank you very much if you made it to this part of the video. And I hope that if you're thinking to get the Bandit, that you go for it. It's a great kite, and the Bandit TEC for me is one of the better ones in the sense that you don't need the brainchild. And then the basic version, I would probably just go with this. It's right in the middle, and this is probably for 95% of the people, the right kite to get in terms of the version, which is the Bandit TEC. And then you just have to find your size, your color, and then you gotta get riding. So that's it, guys. If you need any more information, just make sure to ask me below. The kite comes in all the ranges, so there's for sure a size for you. But either way, I'm gonna let you with a view of Cabarete, and I'm gonna get out there myself.